very old fortress. The original fortress nearby here was built in wood, and then it was turned to ashes by Jacques the Sword, a French pirate. Back in Havana was founded in 1519. You see the building with the Cuban flag on the background? Okay, that's the and they are so the Captain General's was in the front, on one side City Hall, and on the back a jail. 1770s was began, and 1791 partly finished. 18th century, there was a parish church in this area, and they used to bury the dead underneath churches in catacombs. So that's why in 1967, when they started upgrading this building, they removed the floor tiles and they discovered sarcophagi containing human remains. So they removed the remains, and there are some sarcophagi still on exhibit. They were born in Ireland, but he moved to Spain when he was only 5. You see that hotel cracking up on the red? Okay, that's Ambofundo's Hotel, built in 1920. But then in 1932, the American writer Ernest Hemingway takes it to live there. So he used to live on the top floor, room number 511 on the corner. They include a lot of vines and a lot of foliage just to get back to colonial times, you know, to make people living here for a week or 2 weeks. They got birds, they got vines, and whatever. So the ground floor was mostly used for e-commerce as a tourist area. Built in limestone blocks. These two there. That's their version from 1719, 1730s. These two there. Upstairs because the rest of the buildings didn't exist. It was just wooden slabs and huts. Just to warn the neighbors that there was a pirate coming and they have to fight them back. So they have to destroy their homes to use the woods. Yeah. As he had no money to pay a good lawyer, then he was put in jail for 6 years. And then finally
Why did he do it?
colonial times they called it New Square. It was also a marketplace, like the other one I showed you, full of kiosks. But it was important because here they auctioned off the Africans as slaves. They built a wooden platform for the day, and according to the slaves' conditions, qualities like strength, or maybe an eclectic building, but it got some elements of Art Nouveau. Right in the middle, we have a primary school, the street of Pious Works. This street they call it Pious Works, or Obrapia. Women, there was a Casanova, anyway, you went away. Now, Cuban music. That's very common one from America. She's 86 or 87, and she's been on every page on the... You take a picture, you have to... Former residents of Marquis of Aguas Claras, Canto Bombillo, you walk this way to get to the bank, okay? As a tradition, people started writing their names on the wall. That's why you see so many names there. Open as a bar in 1940s. Angel Martinez was the owner, and then it became like a haunt for Bohemians, you know, to listen to Cuban music, to drink Cuban cocktails, and then to eat Cuban food. On the back part, there is a restaurant and upstairs. So it's very Cuban. This is the original, but there are 10 versions all around the world. Named La Bodeguita del Menú. You see that yellow sign? When we get to marketplace or area, you see there are plenty of canvases painted out. Transparencia.